Still dark in the Venezuelan city of San Cristobal as Aracelis Medina and her niece begin the daily odyssey to make a few dollars in neighboring Colombia. Her first stop, the market's butcher.
This is where I buy the meat I take to Colombia. It's good meat, and thank God I have somebody there that buys it from me.
2 stacks of devalued bolivars buys her 5 kilos. Her daughter joins her, the meat hidden inside their purses. Next stop, the bus ride to the border. A coffee, the only thing any of them has had.
It's an hour and a half ride.
At the border, Colombian authorities stop people and check their bags. But with tens of thousands crossing every day, most get through.
Even when they stop me, I usually get to keep it. It's never more than a few kilos. It's just for survival.
From the border bridge, they walk another hour or try to catch a lift. The Colombian client, fearing repercussion, didn't want to be filmed. Neither the informal money changers, where a single Colombian bill turns again into a stacks of bolívares. The entire hurdle gives Aracelis a profit equivalent to $4. The spiraling recession in Venezuela has tens of thousands of people coming up with creative ways to make a living along the border. The government often blames them for the country's shortages, but none seems to get rich doing it. The lines at this soup kitchen for Venezuelans get longer and rowdier by the day. Organizers were expecting to serve up to 100 people a day. They're now averaging more than 600. But even like that, with more Venezuelans arriving on a daily basis, it seems like it's never enough. This man says his son is malnourished, and the free lunch has been a lifesaver.
We can't find food, or can't afford it anymore with what we make there. It's the consequence of the crisis that we're going through. Often my sons go to sleep without food, and it's hard for me as a parent not being able to feed them anymore.
Aracelis and her family also stop here for their main meal.
I thought my old age would have been like the rest of my life, all good, with no complications, without, how can I say, without having to do what I'm doing now.
It's time to go back, and as long as Venezuela remains mired in this crisis, the hurdles will begin again tomorrow. Alessandro Rampietti, Al Jazeera, Cucuta.